Hello and welcome to Cyber Witch. I'm Bishop Orley, and this is my channel about the occult, demonology, and my life as a professional witch here in New Orleans. Today I'm at this really beautiful cemetery, and I want to share with you a message through the tarot from the spirit realm, from the spirits of the dead here in New Orleans, because I know y'all have really been enjoying my card readings that have been a general reading for everybody. So why not do a full one today? Let's see what the cards have for us in store, because there's so many things going on in the world right now that can be pretty overwhelming, and I think it would be great for us to get a message from the spirits of the dead. I'm standing between a bunch of graves right now. Right in front of me is the grave of a man who perished in World War I. And so with the energies of the world right now, I think it's really important for us to tap into these currents that are wisdom from the people who came before us. And so today I'm going to be doing a reading for whoever is here to see this and hear this message. This reading is for you, and it is some guidance for you from the spirits here in New Orleans about life right now. I ask that the spirits from above and below to bless these cards to guide us to true answers and to help us to accomplish our true will. Okay. Here is the spread of the cards, and yes, this is also a tomb. So let's get into this reading. The central card is the Eight of Wands. This card is called Swiftness. So this is the overall heart of the energy of everything going on. There's so much action being taken in many, many different directions at this time. And we could look at this at the state of the world, the state of our own lives, and how we can take accountability for helping. So the overall message is, have the vision of what you really want to have happen. This is the rainbow on the horizon. It signifies the direction that all the energy is going. So it's a message for you of really having some knowing of what you would like to have happen in the future, and let yourself take accountability for helping project that into reality by the actions that you take. Think about all the actions you're taking in your day-to-day life. Are they contributing to a world that you want? Think about the influence that you have in individual people's lives around you in any way, and the significance of that, but also the significance of taking actions that might even be like unnecessary or wasteful of your time and energy, when you really could be applying it to things that would bring you and the world around you more happiness and to help you with your goals. This is really important. It's overall a message of taking action, but taking action toward the direction that you really, really want things to go. Because when you do that, things can happen quickly. That's why it's called swiftness. Change the course to what you really want, and the spirits will help you to manifest that. It's the same way where everyone's subjective reality overall affects the objective reality by everybody working together. the foundation is sorrow, the Three of Swords. So this is the pain of things happening that are illogical, or even the actions of people that are causing this kind of suffering. And this is the foundation of everything that's going on. It's us trying to rectify this, trying to heal this world and your life. And really everyone here that's incarnated is here to heal in some way, to learn things and to grow. But if we don't know the facts about what it is that we're really trying to grow from, then we can't. And that's why this card is very heavily based in the mind and logic. So it's thinking about like, what are the logical things that I have going on, or what are the thoughts that I have in my mind that I carry with me, maybe even subconsciously, that cause sadness and sorrow within me, and what can I do to really know what that is so it doesn't afflict me anymore. You don't have to just solve all your problems, but just by knowing what they are, then you at least can get some relief by doing things that will take you away from there instead of it being like hidden inside. And that affects everybody. So the forces now that I'm going to show in these cards are energies that are affecting everything that's going on. So we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about action that needs to be taken. It means that there's action for you to take. You should do stuff, things that you've been planning on doing. Go ahead and take this time to make those things happen. Things that will change your life. This is a really good time for people to be doing things that are going to change your whole life around, or to start a whole new phase or step for you of what you want to do. The time is right for that. It's ripe even for that. The things that you've been thinking about that are going to really give you the change that you want, and then it will go from there. We have Gain, the Nine of Discs. This is about the material realm increasing. So the physical world and the pressures of it, everything keeps growing exponentially, right? Like we see that even in things like inflation, in how everything is going up, in how much money we need to survive in this world. But we also need to think about that in terms of other aspects of the physical. So like your body and your health. So really focus on what you can do in those regards. Taking little actions to help you to empower yourself in every one of those ways. So by working on your own physical health as much as you can, that will also help you to be stronger in the world around you, and also much stronger in your spiritual practices as well, because the body is a temple, and the saying is true. And so then we have the 10 of Cups. This card is called Satiety. So it's a message of having accomplished a whole point in existence where our thirst for what we've wanted, which is like, you know, having a grasp over the material realm. We have all of our lives sorted out in some kind of way, but we have a thirst for something more. And that is the thing that brings us to spirituality, right? It's that enlightenment, that seeking of something that's going to inspire us and to take our minds to that next level and every other facet of our lives. So it's the spirits letting you know that, like, even though you have experienced a lot in your life already, there's so much more. You've merely only quenched your thirst in what it is that you have to discover. And hopefully that will empower you to realize that there is so much more for all of us to always learn about this reality, because it is such a strange place. And when we connect with the spirits, they have so much that they can show to us that will take us to greater depths of our spiritual practice. And this comes to the other energy that affects us now, which is the Princess of Discs. This is double Earth in this deck, so it's Earth of Earth. And as you can see, she's really heavily connected to nature. She's got the horns on her head. She's out in the forest. Her staff is pointed down, going down into the earth. And just like her, I'm out in nature. And that's really, really important. It's a huge aspect of this card. It's the spirits reminding everyone to gain power and things that we need in the earth. What you really need to do is connect to nature as much as you possibly can. And that will be so helpful and so important in helping to empower you and to get what you really want to have going on. So you really want to spend some time, whatever kind of nature is accessible to you, please go ahead and spend some time in nature, even if it's like going for a walk in the park, or even if it is getting some indoor plants so you have that energy around you, and bringing in stones. Connecting to the earth will help you to overcome all the things that are in life that are distracting you from the soul of the earth, from the forces of nature. And the final card that we have for the future is the Four of Wands. So another card about taking action. And it means completion, because it means that like the earth is in the process of completing a certain cycle with the spirits in your life and in the lives of those around you to help you to get to the next phase. This is by no means any kind of thing that's bad in any way. It just means that we're getting to another phase of overall evolution for the actions that we're taking in our lives. We can look at that as an individual with how we live our lives and how we see things in a more spiritual way, and validate that and help uplift the lives by helping people around us. And even if people aren't spiritual in nature, just being around you will help them to awaken their own inner senses. So you never should have to try or force spirituality on anyone, but just by virtue of being yourself, doing what you can, and just being a person that other people would say like, hey, that person, like, you know, they have their shit together. A big part of that is having these different heightened levels of awareness that come from being attuned to the spirit world. And so the message of this is, it has the dove and it has the ram, forces of softness and forces of fierceness in the actions that we take to stay strong, but also always compassionate in what we do. And so that is the message for everyone who has watched this at this time. I hope that was fun for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like to learn tarot from me, check out the video course on my website, link in the description. Or if you wanted to book a personal reading with me, I do them via audio call or email, and you can also book that with me on my website to reserve a time if you would like that from me. And thank you so much to all of my patrons and channel members for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and check out all my links below to get in touch with me, and I'll see you next time.